place up, the place up, the place up, the place up. Down, go to the down. I see cause you down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my D-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm up the corner on my knee longer than him.
Professor Live.
What's happening, everybody? Professor Live. The one just went off.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 votes. With that cool code. With your juice box. With that cool code. I need 2 votes. I'm not no votes. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, just let them tools talk. Then give us back, yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them.
And then there were 2. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game 1 just about set to go. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Knicks coming into play. Have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Cantor. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lakers ball. Walker to Porzingis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. To Cantor. Short jumper won't go down. To James. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porzingis to James. 4-3. Rebounds pulled down by New York. Fournier. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lakers at the controls right now. Give it to him. Kemba Walker missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Aldridge. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Aldridge. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They're down 3. To James. Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants. And he's fierce.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
He scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Walker into the front court. Down 3. To James. Shot from the lane won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Thompson. Cantor. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Short jumper off the mark. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
To Porzingis. From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And it's Cantor. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Los Angeles, they have it. James. Probing the defense. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. James to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Fournier. Thompson. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And the 2. Counted for Aldridge.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Nope, the first one does not go. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Draws the foul, and Porzingis will go to the line to shoot 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Cantor. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Thompson. To Cantor. And it's Cantor. 3 for 4. Good start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Walker trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. And the margin down to 8. To Cantor. Cantor looking good. 4 for 5.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. To Walker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kemba Walker trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. New York Knicks basketball. To Thompson. Wide open look won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
To Porzingis. Not that time. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Klay Thompson with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Cantor. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Mason Plumlee rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Here comes the screen. To Thompson. For three, good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Thompson.
Watch him. I got you here, right here.
New York with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Goaltending. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. New York in control of the basketball. To Cantor. You've got to get that one to go. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Can't miss those. To Cantor. Kicks it around the perimeter to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now shooting 5 for 7. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knicks with the basketball. To Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. To Thompson. From long range, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, he had it.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Thompson. Short jumper won't go down. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The possession lies with New York. To Thompson. Gets it in the left corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ingram, defended by Thompson. To to Porzingis. Screen coming. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Joseph with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So the Knicks keep possession. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Thompson. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Possession lies with New York. That is great vision to set it up. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Thompson.
No, he can't guard you up here.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. LeBron with it up top. Down a bundle. Great dish to set it up. And he drains it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson. He's looking for an opening. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Missed a wide open look. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To James. A fundamental shot right there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fournier to Thompson. To Fournier. Oh, Evan Fournier. He's 2 for 2 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Thompson. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Can't connect from inside. Fournier. And the Lakers with the rebound. To James. LaMarcus Aldridge able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. James gets it in the right corner. To James. Short jumper misses. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 for now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Walker with the basketball. His guys down big. James to Porzingis. Walker. Another chance. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
I got him. Here we go.
To Thompson.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. New York Knicks basketball. To Fournier. LeBron James with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
LeBron into the front court. 14-point deficit. Has a look. LeBron shot off the mark. Aldridge fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They lead it by 14. Smothering D. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Cantor. And it's Cantor. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here's James with a chance. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys leading by 14. And the finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To James. Missed it. How'd that not go down? New York in control of the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
James. Driving right to the basket. Not done yet. LaMarcus Aldridge. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Aldridge. To Cantor. Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Rebound taken down by Porzingis. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Knicks with the basketball. A lot of contact. No whistle. To James. surveys the floor. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
That misses with a second to go. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Knicks have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Lakers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
The possession lies with New York. To Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Joseph with it. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Thompson to Aldridge. Has a chance. Their shot no good by Aldridge. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. To James. That's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Joseph with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Fournier. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Kemba Walker. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Won't go. Swings it to Porzingis. For 3. Offensive board. Slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
And I know this is an off day for him, but still, that serves as no excuse for you not to give any effort on the defensive end. Here's a trick. If you get yourself engaged defensively, that can at times help you offensively.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Substitution being made in this one. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Walker. Here comes the screen. James. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Possession lies with New York. To Cantor. James. It was right there. To Aldridge. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Lakers ball. LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Aldridge. Fournier. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. That one won't go. One more to come. Lakers at the controls right now. Screen coming. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To Aldridge. Throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Aldridge. Working the outside. To Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
LaMarcus Aldridge swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Short jumper off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Brandon Ingram sends it away. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Fournier. To Aldridge. Can't connect. Walker into the front court. His guys down big. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Aldridge. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Finish that.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Walker with the basketball. Down a bundle. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Aldridge. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Aldridge. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Trying to cash in. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
To Fournier. Down low, Aldridge. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nice pass to set things up. And count the basket inside.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Aldridge. Nice pass to set things up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Aldridge. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Old school equals high percentage.
Los Angeles, they have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Joseph with it. His guys holding the big lead. And he buries it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Walker. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down. To Kemba Walker. Rebound, Saric. Wide open look, won't go. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Just not going down. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Gets to the basket and scores. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Knicks are way out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
And the two. Counted for Aldridge.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
LBJ. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Mason Plumlee has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Los Angeles has the basketball. Walker to Porzingis. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Joseph with it. The lead is 15. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch in tonight.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curling inside to Aldridge. Not that time. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Walker. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Aldridge. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James. To Kemba Walker. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Missed the foul shot. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Aldridge. Shot from in close, no good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Trailing by 15. And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Walker into the front court. Down by 15. Here comes the screen. Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Walker. Lakers down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. He gets it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Lakers ball. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Kemba Walker. The the screen. Sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Down low, Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lakers at the controls right now. Walker. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Curling inside. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Textbook body control on the Euro step.
Ed, I miss this feeling so much. It's so special when the game becomes so slow and so easy that it takes you back to a younger version of yourself when you're just out there at the park doing those same moves for fun.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Enes Kanter above the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
James to Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Enes Kanter pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Walker with the basketball. Down a bundle. Passed it off. Big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Thompson. Aldridge. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Fournier. Evan Fournier. He's 3 for 7.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up a dozen. To Cantor. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Down low, Aldridge. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Aldridge. From long range, buries the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
James to Kemba Walker. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
James to Walker. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Walker. Offensive read and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Thompson. Down low, Aldridge. To Thompson. Down low, Aldridge. Defense making the ball carrier work. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
It's a victory for the Knicks. They've jumped out in front, 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks edged out a close victory in today's game. And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks. The Lakers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Count it up.